Namaste from India.
Indeed. We are here in Kerala, India, southern India right now, and our beautiful, amazing group has headed back to all their points in the country. And we have a lot to share about that, but not in this video. This video is about right now, this moment, August 2017.
The month of August, as we move out of the July journey into what we're calling the August adventure.
It really is going to be, we had this July journey, and I'm sure all of you have said, whoo, there's a part of me that's glad that's over. And remember that we have already entered the pre-phase of this powerful Mercury retrograde. Now, we're going to talk more about that in a minute, but first we want to dive right in and talk about the entire month. When we have, during our time here in India, so many revelations, so much has happened.
Powerful.
And very, very powerful, and lots of more revelations that have come through about the planet and the rest of this year on through to 2022. So you want to make a note right now. Join us this Sunday, August 6th. We are going to be on 2 different shows giving a whole lot more. There is too much to do in one video. So we are very, very blessed and honored that Shri and I will be on Twin Flame Divine Fire Radio with our good friends Sandra and Alan, and that starts at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, and then that will be on there for 2 hours. The lines will be open. We'll be sharing a lot more, and then we'll be on our show, Shri and Kira Live for the first time in a month with the phone lines open at noon Pacific Time. So 3 hours that we're going to be sharing a lot more. If you're grabbing this video after August 6th, go to shriandkiraradio.com to get the rest of what we have to share.
Now, August is a big month, and it's moving quite rapidly into what you would call a transformational energy, an opportunity that is mystical, magical, and momentum.
Momentum is the word, guys. And remember that this August energy is one of the major revelations that we have been kind of holding until now, and that here in India we were told very clearly to share, is that I want you to take a moment and think about the crystalline grid that surrounds the Earth, okay? So this beautiful crystalline grid that surrounds the Earth that I know many, many, many of you have been working with, and that all of us that are working in the self-ascended process have really held in our heart, has some, I'm going to say, chinks in it. It's become affected, and this is why you're seeing this energy on the planet. Now, we're not going to spend a lot of time talking about the why. However, here's the blessing. All beings of crystalline service are currently coming together. All of the connections are being made and choices put in front. The ability to let your dream be bigger than your fears. How many of you in July had the most amazing opportunity of your life come through and either took it or were afraid of it and said no? It's okay whatever you did, but you see, those of us that are saying yes are forming, we're calling it a gossamer veil. And I don't want to use the word veil, kind of like a gossamer,
grid.
Maybe or a bandage, it's like this beautiful gossamer energy, that's the word, around the crystalline grid that's actually healing it. And I want you to feel that and notice that, because this is the energy of August. It's the adventure of the connection. It's the adventure of your mastery. And because of that, you're going to be challenged, and the planet is wobbling.
You know, we have an opportunity to either get off balance or to restore balance.
Yeah.
And globally, what's going on is the planet is tilting.
And I know you're feeling it, right?
And when it's off balance, when it's tilting, north is not where north used to be. There is an energetic influence to all the other beings on the planet, and they're all a little off balance as well. And you only need to look out in the outer world to witness the polarity and the rise in me consciousness, me, my group, my way, my thoughts, my beliefs. And that rise in me consciousness is diametrically opposed to the unification consciousness that is being granted as an opportunity for upliftment right now.
You know, August is going to be the month of all the isms in your face. Now, one of the big isms right now is nationalism, right? You have all of these countries starting to show this polarization in the ism experience. And what's so important to recognize is that we are in a a very momentous, powerful month where your mastery is the adventure. Everything that you have done, everything that you have claimed will be called upon in August, and you can flourish through this month. So let's talk about a couple of really powerful things. Number one, we are already in the entry energy of this very powerful Mercury retrograde. However, 4 days before Mercury goes into the full retrograde phase, we are entering into a powerful full moon lunar eclipse. Now, I know a lot of you already know about this. This is August 7, 8. This is a mastery, mystical, magical reset eclipse. And of course, it's already coming in the retrograde energy.
Now, the energy that's coming to us, the opportunity, is unlike what's been written about in other sources and other places. We have a coincidence happening here of the lunar eclipse energy at the cusp of a retrograde in the grander cycle of the escalator of expansion, the escalator of ascension. What's going on is, you might say, this is the last juice point.
Whew, this is a big one, guys. It's juicy and it's
for
big.
those of you that are saying, if not now, when?
Now.
When am I going to allow myself to live my empowered, authentic life? Because if you hide, if you cringe, if you are fear-based and rationalizing, oh no, it's sound, it's practical,
then you're going to have a ride or an adventure in August that you might not enjoy. And so you don't have to be verbal with it. You don't have to be talking about it. You just have to be it. This is the month to be.
And as Kara mentioned earlier, when your dreams become more powerful and compelling than your fears, then you are moving forward in the authentic energy of why you took birth.
And we have so much more to share about this during the radio shows, but we only have a few minutes left because we're filming off of a very small little camera here in India, and we want to get you the most important pieces. So here's the next one. That retrograde comes forward in its full, beautiful self August 12th. And it's going to carry us, guys, all the way through the rest of the month into September.
Well into September.
Well into September. We're not even going to get out of the shadow period until September 19th, but we'll talk more about that at the end of the month. What's important to recognize is that everything is up. All right, guys? Everything is up. Everything is up for renewal, and everything is up to be reviewed. However, there is a point of intersection between all of this powerful energy and all of this retrograde energy that's going to come in the second half of August. Now, Shri and I have been called specifically to leave Uruguay and go and literally relocate to Blue Mountain. And I know that that might sound like a big one to all of you guys. It was a big one to us, but we are actually going back to India, packing up our things and moving to Blue Mountain because we have, to Blue Mountain, Ecuador, because we have been so, it was clearly shown to us that the Andes Mountains are carrying this very powerful stabilization energy, and that our mission is to ignite this heart center energy on that side of the planet.
So let me just clarify that. So we're leaving India in a few days and heading to Uruguay, to Terra Nostra, to pack ourselves up and get to the equatorial zone of the Andes, where our energy and our focus can be of the highest service and value to what's going on this planet right now.
We will literally be moved by August 17th. And what we know is that there is a new custodian coming in, a new guardian who wants to steward Terra Nostra. So Terra Nostra is available, it is for sale, and we are excited to meet whoever this being is and to talk to them and to assist them if we need to make that possible, because our mission is moving, and we're sharing this with you because your mission is moving. We are all moving. The August adventure is to say yes to the universe and to move forward, to let your dream be bigger than your fears, to culminate that 4x4 energy. Remember, July was the journey and the culmination of the 4x4, and to enter into this August adventure with propensity, with dedication, and with the ultimate namaste. This full moon will illuminate you. It will bring it all forward. Pay attention. And the retrograde will inspire you, or it will challenge you.
And beloved ones, in your meditations, I invite you to kind of float above the planet and in your mind's eye to visualize the grid. Because one of the things that happens is that any being who is clearly in their ascension path, the path of self-ascension, you are automatically lending your crystalline energy to this gossamer grid that is surrounding the traditional crystalline grid, because you are anchored outside of the Earth zone.
You are not this illusion.
The Earth is your playground, it is not your destiny. And so we love Gaia, we honor Gaia, we will protect Gaia, and we must recognize that we are cosmic citizens.
In every single way. And so, beloved ones, there is so much more to share. But hold on. August is intense, but it is nothing to be afraid of. Claim your mastery as the adventure it is. Don't you love those birds celebrating that?
Yes.
Claim your mastery as the adventure it is. Move forward with love in your heart, and all will be well. We will together make it through. It will be 2 months in one. A lot coming at the end of the month. So pay attention and do what you feel called to do. Join us August 6th on the radio show for both shows.
More specifics
Absolutely.
will be revealed.
And if you're getting this after August 6th, go to ShriNCareRadio.com and check out those shows. We love you with all our heart, and we're going to be putting a few more videos out at the end of this month. Breathe. Know that you are loved, and know that we love you dearly.